doing it? We going?
Yep. Let's start this episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been playing Doom, the new Doom, right?
Yeah.
Super, super fun. Almost got you to come check out some parts of it because I thought that you'd be interested. I even had people asking me, they're like, has Heather played this? And I was like, no, she'd probably have to lay a tarp down if she did.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Why? Is it like hot monsters?
Yeah, well, one in particular, you release Cthulhu.
Oh, no.
And he's just looking at you with his big menacing eyes and all his big old tentacles hanging from his face. And he's like 40 stories tall. He's jacked as hell.
Oh, yeah.
He's pretty handsome.
Just
but yeah, you pretty much release him from hell. And then at one point he eats you. So
does Cthulhu come from hell?
Well, in
Comes from,
this
like, the
in
bowels
this
of the
game,
ocean.
it's like you're in a hellish ocean area.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like in the ocean, and
Is it co-op?
no. But yeah, you release him, and he comes out, and I was like, oh, maybe he's gonna help me out, and he doesn't. He's rude.
Yeah.
He eats me entirely.
Sure.
And then you have to fuck with all of his organs to get out. And I figured you'd probably would have been into that part.
Explain that. With his organs?
Yeah, you got to like beat up his intestines with like chainsaws and things.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, to get out.
So like no matter what, like you have to be devoured. By
Yeah,
him,
it's inevitable. He eats you, and that's a whole mission is just inside of his guts. And the whole time people were like, "Damn, this is like Heather's dream."
How do you get out? You like shoot his prostate?
Yeah, there's a lot of big squishy organs that you go and fuck with, and then eventually he just like explodes from the inside because of so much damage, and I think you just like burst out of his body, and then he's like laying on the ground all dead.
Interesting.
But yeah, I've not finished the game yet. I've got a few more missions left, but there's like at one point there's like 5 Cthulhus. There's a shitload of them. So apparently they could do a whole bukkake gangbang from a handful. It could just be you on the chair and then
feel like we've
4
taken the
Cthulhus
bit
behind
too
you.
far.
Well, I mean, everybody was in on it. They all were like, Heather would be so into this game.
I think it could go further.
It could go further.
Yeah, really?
We
Yeah.
could make the meme with like you sitting on the couch.
That's
and
what I'm
5
saying. And
Cthulhu's
5
behind you.
Cthulhu's behind you.
Oh
like, and they
my
all look so
God,
menacing.
dude, no fucking
Somebody in
way.
chat, go ahead and make that.
Oh no.
Take this picture of her in this chair right now and put 5 Cthulhu's behind her on the casting couch. That'd be great.
God, that's
but yeah,
terrible.
just figured you might would have been into that.
Yeah.
He's a pretty good looking Cthulhu.
No, now I feel like I have to Google it.
Yeah, you got to check
he-
him out. He's
let me-
big as hell. He's jacked. He's got a big scary tentacle
How
face.
so?
Cthulhu from Doom Dark Ages.
Dark Ages.
Yeah, I'm
All
not
right,
sure.
let's see.
Supposedly, I think you fight him at some point, like in a big robot battle. But
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's pretty much classic Cthulhu. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's classic.
that's-
Giant wings, but somehow an underwater ocean demon god.
cool. Hell
A
yeah.
lot of it doesn't make sense, but it's pretty rad.
So the premise of Doom is like what?
Well, there's a lot of lore. I've not looked into it much. Brent was like filling me in on some of it, but your dude is like, he's got like part angel in him or something. Like he was in hell and he like won a gladiator thing in hell and like got like bestowed powers upon him, and that's like how he got out. And now he's like this ultimate weapon for killing demons. It's a very like Christian game almost. You're like, I'm this like badass dude who's part angel, and you just kill demons with a shitload of cool guns and maces and a flail, and you got a shield that's a giant chainsaw. It's just ridiculous,
Hell
but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I feel like I should play that.
I mean, you probably should just because it's so ridiculous. Like, it doesn't require much like thought. Like it's just run around and fucking shoot your gun. You don't have to.
Cool.
You're not aiming or nothing. It's just you block shit with your shield, and then you are tapping the trigger to shoot demons.
And it's not like terrifying, like Devour or anything.
No.
Okay.
It's just like all the demons are like really cool and like aggressive, and like each one of them has some move that they do where they're blasting shit out, and eventually they shoot something green that's out, and you can block it with your shield. Then it gives you like extra powers, and it's just nonsense. Like the story really isn't there. There's not a whole lot of hard story. It's just like, hey, go murder demons, and there's like a little bit of stuff that's going on.
I'll look into
and
that.
You're gonna kill Satan at some point, yeah, it's a lot of fun to just run around. It's like mindless fun because the whole time, like it's just a game that like a dude would be like, hell yeah, like the whole time. It's just, and there's like metal music playing a lot. Like it's known for the dude that did all the scores for the previous 2 games. He's not a part of this
Doom
one.
was a movie though.
A very bad one.
Oh yeah, bad. It wasn't like amazing. I still enjoyed it, but it could have been way better. But yeah, it started out as an old game. It was like Nintendo or some shit that it first came out on, and then like they started remaking them here, like in 2016, I think was when the first remake came out. But yeah, there's 3 of them out. This is the newest one.
Hell yeah.
It's fun. Yeah, you're just running around killing demons. Good
Cool.
time.
I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah, seemed like that might actually be something fun.
Yeah, I need a new game.
Yeah, I mean that could be it.
It's a good mindless game too.
Yeah, it
so
is.
if you're gonna play it on stream,
Yeah.
like you can kind of ignore it.
Yeah, you can
not-
like
Oh,
that's
cool.
like I can stop and talk to chat a lot. You
cool,
can
cool,
pause
cool.
and talk to chat because
Yeah.
it's like you're not gonna miss anything.
Yeah, there's some games where I
Yeah.
just can't. Like, I'm always apologizing to my chat. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Yeah, it's just like, all right, there's a fuckload of demons here, kill them, and you're like, okay, and
Cool.
and like the cutscenes are pretty short, so yeah, it's a fun time. I'm surprised the sales aren't doing too great on it.
Interesting.
Yeah, but it's a good time. I'm sure we got some gamers watching. They might pick it up. I know it's free
Hell yeah.
free on Xbox Game Pass. But yeah, I mean, if you fucking go see Cthulhu at least, check him out, see what
Yeah,
you think.
we've taken the bit too far.
Get inside of him.
Just because you're tired of the bit doesn't mean
Oh
anyone else.
God, I do have a
Never gonna live it down.
I do have a Cthulhu woo, like uwu. I have like a little sticker that I
Oh,
sell
that's
on
fun.
Bunker Branding.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's like a little,
Little
not,
cute.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
hentai, but it's
sure.
adorable. It's like
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
anime Cthulhu.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're about to go on a trip, huh?
Oh God, yeah. Just me and Laura Zara this time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, her Naked and Afraid show just aired like 2 nights ago.
Oh, her newest episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it just like the season, it might have been the season premiere.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And so we're going to go out into the mountains and like wrestle bears and shit as per
That'll be
usual.
fun.
Yeah.
Is she ever like, we should get naked?
No.
Okay.
No,
Or is it
no,
just
no.
for the show?
No, that's just for the show.
Okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, there's no, I feel like I'd have other questions for her if it was just
If
the
that
2
was
of
the
us.
choice.
She was
You
like,
know
we
what?
should get naked.
We should get naked.
I'd be like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Maybe
So
not.
this is a different kind of friendship than I had imagined.
Okay, so it's just for the show. She's usually wearing some appropriate attire for these climates.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's usually her, myself, and Brooke Little Bear, but she's just been all over the place. I think she's going to like Canada. She's doing polar bear guides and then aurora borealis guides or something, and then
Yeah.
she was shooting snow leopards in the what?
The text Dave just sent both of us. That's quick, dude. That's fun.
How the fuck? Okay, what the fuck, dude? Okay, for one,
Wholesome Heather.
that's like me in like 20 years with no
Medical school Heather.
Yeah, this is med school Heather.
It's terrible.
Well, that also makes sense though. It's
Fuck.
usually a nurse
Yeah.
that's on that couch.
Oh, they're the craziest.
Yeah.
Is Chat GPT or what do they call it? Grok?
I use ChatGPT.
Okay.
Yeah. That's fun. Yeah.
I'll have to put that on screen.
Yeah, you
so
can,
people
you
actually
can
know
just
what
put
you're
that on
talking
the
about.
screen so they know. Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Dave whipped that up quick.
Yeah, that's like one of those the farmer with the pitchfork
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah.
paintings. It's
fun.
very I don't know what style of art that would be considered, but
It's
yeah.
good. So when you're out here and all the bears and stuff like that, like you get pretty close regular. That's what you guys are doing. You're going bear watching this time?
We can. It depends. Like, so we bebop around like 3 different states usually.
Yeah.
But I fly into Montana. I think like she goes out into like random places where sometimes they're like pretty grizzly bear dense. Other
Yeah.
times you just have to worry about brown bears.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a scary thing for me.
Sure.
Bears scare the shit out of me.
And so, like, what are the possibilities? Like, you guys do you guys try to plan these trips like around being on your period? Like to like, all right, like
Yeah,
I should be off. I should be off of it during this time.
No, so
Is that how it works? I thought you just had to like smash girls together and they work it out.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So our pilot, this is one of the funniest things that has ever happened in the moment. It was just so perfect. This really old dude, we had two pilots, pilot, co-pilot, and this like ancient guy just wouldn't shut the fuck up about like, I don't know if he was intentionally trying to freak us out or what, but he's like, oh, somebody died over there. Oh, I rescued someone over there. And he's like, you girls got to be careful with your periods and menstruating out here in the woods. And Brooke didn't even skip a beat. She goes, if bears ate bitches from the waist down, I'd never leave the woods. I was like, what the fuck?
Probably not her first interaction with like just a clueless pilot.
Yeah, no,
that's
she can
fine.
hold her own. But I just remember in the moment, I was like, what the fuck, Brooke?
But like for real, that could be like, are there instances of that happening? Like, oh shit, like we shouldn't be on our periods while we're out here, right? Like,
No, I mean, it's just inconvenient.
yeah, sure, okay, so it's not like like they're gonna know and smell this and they're gonna be more after us or a little more intense.
I mean, not that I'm aware of.
I would be nervous as if I was a girl and I was out there and I was like bleeding regularly.
You also, you shove shit up there.
Yeah, I
to
know,
stop
but
that
also
from
like,
happening.
I mean, I'm sure like you're going to be out in the woods for days and days. Like,
But it's the same thing with like certain kinds of like bears and stuff where they tell you don't wear like kind of heavy soaps or perfumes or
Okay.
deodorants
Yeah,
and
'cause
things
they'll
like
smell it.
just in general you shouldn't smell like you shouldn't smell. It's like why you do bear hangs and everything
Yeah,
else. Like
yeah.
their noses are very sensitive to things, so you just like try not to smell in general.
yeah, I'd be nervous if I was out there bleeding. I'd be like, they're going to murder my ass.
I'd be out there farting.
Yeah, scare them away, dude.
Right.
Just only pack beans. All we eat are cans of beans while we're out here, so we can scare these fuckers
Hell yeah.
off. They're like,
All I got are bush baked beans and pickles.
I do not want to eat this bitch.
I'm more like bears are scary and all, but like I'm especially like black bears are kind of whatever.
Yeah, you could fight one of those.
I'm more scared of like the mountain lions.
True, yeah, they're like ninjas.
They're like once you see them, like they've been seeing.
oh
you.
yeah, they've been watching you.
They've
for
been
a
watching
while.
you. Like
Yeah.
if you see a mountain lion,
He's about to kill you.
Yeah, they're aware that
he's-
you're. They've
he's
been
like,
aware
all right.
of
He's
your
like,
presence.
it's game time now. I don't
Yeah.
care if you see me. I'm close enough.
Yeah, that's the stuff that scares the shit out
Yeah,
of me.
and you guys carry guns the whole time, right?
I fucking do.
Yeah. Does
These
she?
bitches, I swear. I'm always like, "Where's your gun?" They're like, "You're our gun." I'm like,
Oh, wow.
"That's what if we get separated?"
If you watched our podcast, you know that we love Firecracker Farms hot salt. It's great on every sort of meat, breakfast foods, pretty much anything you want to put this
All of
on.
it. I even put it on my girlfriend.
Don't do that though. That'll hurt. That'll hurt her.
No, don't do that.
Keep this away from private parts, open eyes, things like that. But keep it on all your food.
And if you want to save on Firecracker Farms products, use code MILK.
To save on your order.
I love this code.
Yeah, that's a good milk. So use code MILK, save on your order, and put it on all your food. You're welcome. I guess we die.
I guess we die.
Wait, you're the gun holder of the group?
Yeah, I bring my Glock 20, my 10. It's like what a lot of like the bear guides
Yeah, 10
carry
mil.
out there. Yeah. I mean, bear mace is more effective, like 100%. Like
Sure, because
if-
they say usually like shooting them will just piss them
yeah,
off.
it just pisses them off if you're not like
Yeah,
killing
gonna
them.
kill 'em,
And
yeah.
then with the bear mace, you're like blinding them.
And they're
Their
like, "Oh, what the
noses are so
fuck?" Yeah,
sensitive
yeah,
too that
so
like they're like
Fucks everything up.
disoriented as
Yeah.
shit, and they just want to get the fuck away from you.
So you carry that as well.
Yeah,
Are they like sharks? You just got to boop them on the nose?
I don't think so.
I don't think that's a
I
good
think you
idea.
do that. Like, all right, well
I don't
now
know if
I'm
you've
eating
seen
your
The
arm.
Revenant.
Okay, now I'm eating your fist.
Yeah. I don't feel like it, but you're a grizzly puncher.
Yeah, I could do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like I could just punch him and he'd die.
Interesting. Yeah, it's so funny too because I know I said this before, but like we were filming. I stopped filming to get my gun out whenever there was those two bears on either side of us, and then one was kind of being like just kind of like whatever, just cute, like scratching its foot, doing
Yeah.
cute
Yeah,
little bear things.
The decoy bear.
Yeah.
The decoy bear.
Look how
The
cute
other
I am.
one was like huffing, popping, jaw popping, and it was like side charging.
Hip hop?
Like hip hop anonymous.
Yeah.
Hip hop anonymous.
Holy shit.
It's just this fucking bear popping, locking over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh, I was doing the bit from
Yeah, with that one Adam Sandler movie.
yeah. What was it, Daddy?
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, no, that was scary when you have like one bear on either side of you, and I'm the only one with a fucking gun.
Is it scary because you're the one with the gun, or
No, it's just scary because like.
It'd be better if everyone had
If
guns.
everyone had a gun, that'd be really sick.
Like, all right, it's up to me
Yeah.
to save everybody.
Right.
it'd be pretty dope if like there was 3 of you and you did like this Charlie's Angels pose before just wiping out a family of bears.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of bears. You guys just kill like 20 bears.
Yeah.
You guys all like high five and go about your
Hell
periods.
yeah, and then you just keep going on your hike
Yeah.
with a pile of dead
I mean,
bears.
Hiking this way.
There's only like one other time where I actually pulled out my gun because I've only pulled my gun out twice. That was the one time, and then the other time was when there was this bighorn sheep, and it was chasing Laura down the mountain, and I can't see her, but I can hear her, and she's frantic, and she's like, "Heather!" I was like, "What?" She goes, "Heather, it's chasing me." I'm like, "What?" She goes, "A sheep. It's chasing me." And I go, "Okay." She's like, "What the? What do you mean, okay?" And then she's like, told me later she just hears me like rack my gun, and I'm just like sitting there waiting for them to get to me.
I'm ready.
Okay, bring it to me.
What's her plan when you're not there? Because you're not going on these trips all the time with her.
Yeah. Die.
I
She
don't
just
know.
always has a gun
I guess we're
friend?
just lucky.
Yeah.
I guess no. Well, the first one, like with the bears, Brooke she's a bear guide, so like she knows how to like intentionally get close without doing too much.
Yeah.
For the most part, that was like such a fluke situation. She told us later. After she watched back the footage, she was like, "I wasn't that scared." And then I watched the footage back, and she was like, "We could have died."
I should have been scared her.
She was like, "I should have been more scared." Yeah. And that she would never do that with like her clients.
Sure.
It's because it's like me and Laura.
Yeah.
I
We're like, fuck it.
the
Let's.
expendable friends.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the expendable friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the paying friends.
Yeah. No, she would
Not the
never do
job.
that to her clients,
Yeah.
but to her best friends, she'll just bring them right to the brink of death.
I will not see you in court.
Yeah. Wait, Laura and I have this like running joke that Brooke has killed us in every single lifetime. And we just keep going. Like we think that she got us hung as witches. Like,
You know, we talked about the Salem witch trials
Yeah.
recently. I thought it was a lot more people.
Yeah. How many was it? It was like 8.
Was it like 30 to 60? It wasn't like
It wasn't a crazy amount.
crazy.
And yeah, because we were like, did this go on anywhere else, or was it just Salem that people were like, you know what, this is a witch?
Jack was telling me for his Jacked History channel, he'll be so happy I said that. He's doing one on the Salem witch trials. They actually hung dogs.
Oh yeah,
They
that one-
tried
that
dogs
one's
as
out.
witches.
Witch dogs?
That
It
one's
is out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't even make
Yeah,
sense.
the cats all made it out unscathed, which is really crazy because cats are the devil.
But yeah, like
That's why they made it out. And dogs are just trusting.
True. I just can't believe they
Oh,
like
what's that, a
fucking
swing set?
hung
Yeah.
dogs as witches. I didn't know that. That's
so.
insane.
What were the crimes of these dogs? Did they
I
say?
have no idea.
To
I gotta
find
watch
out,
his-
watch Jacked History.
Yeah. to find out,
Find out.
watch
Watch
Jacked
that
History.
episode. Yeah.
No, I actually do really want to watch that because he was asking me about that the other day. He's like, which one of these is more interesting? I was like, the hanging the dog thing is really
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah,
'cause
that's
I
random.
don't think anybody knows that.
Hanging a dog.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fucking people are crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, what could have even
It's-
been the reasoning there? Like
I
it
don't
bit
know.
them,
It's like, what do they
or
call
it
it?
may have just been the witch's dogs.
What do they call it? It's like hysteria.
Yeah.
Is that like, there's like, I feel like there's a very technical word.
For the women.
No. For whenever like one person becomes hysterical and then it becomes contagious and
Oh,
then
yeah.
everybody else starts panicking.
Yeah.
It's like a shared mental illness or
Yeah,
something.
they like convince everyone else, pretty much.
Yeah, like the satanic panic of like the 80s or
Ooh, that
whatever.
sounds like a band.
Satanic
Panic, yeah.
Yeah.
There for a while, like everybody was just scared of Satanism in the, I believe it was the 80s.
Hysterical contagions, all I'm coming up with.
Yeah,
Hysterical.
Also
yeah.
a cool
I bet
band
the
name.
dogs like belonged to the witches. And it's probably witch dog too.
Yeah, I mean, if
Yeah.
you have a loyal dog to a witch,
Yeah.
you're going to assume it's also into witchy
But
things.
also evil dog. We got to hang on both.
Hell yeah.
Okay, well,
I hate that.
well, hope that you don't die.
Yeah, that
up
would
there on
suck for
that.
me. I
Yeah, that
guess.
wouldn't be great.
I
but
mean, I
if you
wouldn't.
do die, what in your room is available for taking?
Do you want a bunch of carcasses? Dave, I have
There's a
carcasses
lot of
and
bones.
books. There's bones and books.
It's very
Going after your computer. But
Yeah.
Plants.
The computer, yeah, that
I mean,
makes sense.
I got a really
Pretty
good,
cool.
I got a
Pretty
really
cool.
decent computer
Yeah,
that I've got to clean out again.
pretty cool. She got a couple guns. She's got some
Couple
Oh, I
guns.
do. I've got like 15 guns or something in
Okay.
there.
Dibs.
Handful of
Yeah,
guns.
guns, skulls, books. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I
Underwear.
own.
Then I'll
can
just sell the
sell-
weird shit on eBay.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could sell all the underwear, socks. We could sell those.
Yeah.
You're selling my underwear?
If you die,
You're not gonna need it.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with it?
Heather's dead underwear. What, are you just put it in a Ziploc baggie and just like get on my Instagram and go through my DMs?
Ooh, good point.
That's
in case
also
you do
smart.
die,
Yeah.
leave your Instagram password written down somewhere.
So that we can answer the dudes that been wanting to be like, hey, I'm just kidding, I'm not dead. Here's my underwear.
Are you going
And
to take
then once
pictures
they
of my
find
dead
out-
feet too?
Yeah, we'll get a bunch of pictures of
I
your
mean,
feet.
we weren't, but now.
Now.
Wow, no.
Keep feeding us these
Yeah,
ideas.
Yeah, just the feet. We'll get a little cut a couple inches of your hair.
Like like a voodoo doll? Like a
Yeah,
doll?
we'll make a voodoo doll of you.
Yeah, you got enough hair we can make a doll out of.
Yeah, we can make some dolls. Sell
I
them.
don't know if I love this idea.
Well, yeah, once you're dead, we'll cut a little bit of your hair. We'll cut your underwear up into smaller and make tiny underwear for the dolls. And then we'll just sell like it's a little Heather doll.
I want a sky burial.
Oh.
Yeah, you just got to like have Buddhist monks bless my body and then put my naked body up on the mountain, and then the animals eat my flesh, and then they collect my bones and pound my bones into dust and release them to the wind.
And
It's like a
that
lot.
ceremony will be called Heather's Last Pounding.
That's yeah. Last pounding of Heather.
dude, what the fuck?
When you say sky burial, I was thinking like drop you out of a plane.
Yeah.
But that's equally
misleading.
cool.
Yeah.
I'd
I don't-
splatter.
You just,
Right,
yeah.
like you don't get cremated first. You just get dropped out of a plane where you land, you land.
Well, and
Yeah,
then
that
whatever
could be
finds
fun.
you, they can just have it.
Then you could have like a little Heather scavenger hunt,
Yeah.
and then
I
whoever
got the spleen.
whoever gets the most pieces of my body gets my gun collection.
Well,
so we
it's not
like
gonna
so
splatter
we like
that
cut
far.
you up and drop the pieces in random places, or
True, because the splatter would just
yeah,
in
you're not
one
going to
spot.
splatter too much.
What if we
Okay.
like score your body first?
Make it like a hot dog
Yeah.
before you cook it. Yeah.
cut the body up first,
Okay.
and then throw pieces out of the plane, and then have like a little mountain scavenger hunt, and then whoever collects the most pieces of me gets
Yeah.
my gun collection.
That's cool.
Okay. And then we'll like take your teeth and put them all over the world, and it's like a little geocache thing. That'd be
Yeah,
fun.
that'd be cute.
Heather
Oh, can you
cave.
imagine? I wonder like how many people have done fucked up geocaches like that. Because isn't it to where you get on like the app or whatever, you find a thing, you take the thing in it, and then you leave something?
Yeah, I think so. You can
What if
take.
you
I
just
think
started-
you're supposed to like leave the thing. You just
Yeah.
kind of like sign in, and
Yeah,
for
yeah.
most.
Oh.
Found it.
Well, I want to do a geocache of like human teeth. Like just a jar of human teeth.
Well,
That'd
remember.
be so much
You know
fun.
how good of a podcast that would be if you were a serial killer, but you just like you wanted to get caught, but it needed to be a game, so you left clues in the geocache.
Oh my god!
That's fun.
Oh, you'd be the geocache killer. That'd be so sick.
And just like the first of every month, like you emailed the FBI a new like GPS coordinate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, like
it's
how
a
that
tooth.
dumbass what the fuck was his name? The oh my god, his daughter just wrote a book and I just read it.
Oh,
BTK.
yeah.
Yeah, like the BTK killer, he would always like write into the news sources, but he was also illiterate and kind of fucking
Dennis
retarded.
Rader?
Yeah. He was like a member of like his church. He was like this really seemingly godly man, a family man. He'd go on like these cute little trips with his daughter, and then he turned out to torture and kill a bunch of people,
Kind of looks like
to
Walter
include
White.
children.
It's not a great dad.
Yeah, not a great dad. Can you
That's
imagine?
not a very good dad.
Like
You just
finding
find
out your
that's
dad is like a serial killer, and like
Yeah.
when he's like, "Oh, I'm working late, baby," and it's like, "Oh, he's like doing some struggle fucking."
Working late. as
Technically not
in
a lie.
Murdering, doing murder and sex. Yeah, that wouldn't be great.
Yeah,
Or like your husband. Like imagine that. Like you find out he's just been a murderer for the majority of the time.
Because then you'd have to think like he's like
Yeah. You've raised kids with him. You guys have been together for so
Yeah.
many years.
sexually assaulting these women and then coming home and having sex with you, you'd feel so gross.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you probably lose your mind.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust them damn kids either.
Yeah. But, man,
Yeah.
I got kids made up.
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
Now, yeah. Like, are the kids crazy?
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Is it that nurture versus nature shit?
Yeah.
I am a nicotine user these days, and I never thought I would be until I actually tried some nice ones, and that is by Lucy. These are so good. It comes in 6, 8, and 12 milligram pouches, but the breakers are my favorite. They have like a little capsule inside that you pop. It releases a bunch of flavors. They've got the mint, which is one of my favorites, berry citrus, another favorite. Crazy. Like, I've tried so many other nicotine pouches, and a lot of them I'm not a fan of. But if you are a nicotine pouch user, check these out. And if you do, go to lucy.co/pie, and you'll save 20% on your order. That should be applied there already, but if not, use code PIE. And for legal reasons, Lucy products are for adults only of the legal age and age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine, which is a very addictive chemical.
That's scary.
So many serial killers seems like they joined the military and did like 3 years and got kicked out.
What?
Well, this BTK
Dennis,
guy.
yeah.
He was in the Air Force for 4 years. I don't think he got kicked out, but
Yeah.
it makes sense though. It's like, I'd like to kill. Let me join the military.
Yeah.
Oh, I joined the soft one. I'll just kill
Damn
people as a
it.
civilian.
Well, you also have to think too, like a lot of really f***ed up people, they would become nurses because then
yeah.
they get to control and like hurt people. I feel like that's a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was just the people who had like the mental capacity to see gross shit because they're also fucked up.
Yeah. Also that.
Your reason works too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Probably
if you really
both.
wanted to like get away with hurting people,
Just become
you
a
just
doctor.
become a doctor or
and
a
do
nurse.
heart surgeries.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry they didn't make it. We did all
Sorry.
we could. I mean, that'd be bad for
Fucking
business,
ripped
but
his heart up a bunch.
It was supposed
Yeah, I
to
think
be
you
a
got to be good to
vasectomy.
keep being a doctor.
yeah.
I don't. I, think you
But I
get,
feel like nurses
like,
get away.
3
I feel like a
strikes.
lot of nurses are like sociopaths.
dickheads.
Yeah, like I want to know. Did you know 1 in every 25 Americans is a sociopath? Statistically, 1 in 25 can do anything at all and feel no empathy. That doesn't mean psychopath. It means just unfeeling.
Yeah.
But is there a spectrum of sociopath? It's like,
Oh,
this person is a functioning sociopath. But
I'll have to reread the book
he
that I
can
read a
pretend
couple
that he
of years
cares.
ago.
At least, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because I read this book called The Sociopath Next Door. And it was it was a very interesting read. Kind of helps you understand people a little bit better. But I'll have to go back and read
sounds like
that.
a book about this property.
Like, which one is the sociopath?
Hell
The
yeah.
guy living in the driveway.
Can we talk about the project we might be doing?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, it just
Fuck
helps
yeah.
more. Yeah.
We're thinking about doing like a little reality show called Murder Mansion, where it's myself, Caleb, Jack, and Jared, and just like days in the life of us, I
Yeah,
guess.
just like silly shit. Yeah, we
Yeah.
talked about it for just a second at the end of last episode, seeing if people were interested. I haven't looked at the comments today yet. To
I actually
see.
just received a comment saying go for it.
Yeah.
So I
Oh,
think
yeah.
we're up to like 3 thumbs up on that idea.
Okay.
Cool.
But we also did mention it in like the last
The
7
very
seconds.
last 7 seconds in the
Okay.
video. Yeah. So maybe this time it'll be a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're thinking about making a little sideshow, Murder Mansion, just like a kind of a drop down from Time for Pie that'll be for Patreon, where it's like just stuff that we do here every week. Cause it's like, well, there's something fun going on here most days of the week. There's
Sure.
something ridiculous going on. We've got some random guest. One of us or multiple of us are always cooking something. We're hanging out in the bar, and now with it being summer, we've got pool days and grilling. So there's just going to be a lot of activities going on here always. And we were like, oh, man, maybe we should start kind of doing a vlog type thing where it's like each of us, something we're doing that
Yeah,
week.
totally.
So like we'll probably all be hanging out, and it might be like maybe it'll be a section of like something you're doing here, like maybe you're fucking cleaning bones or like doing that shit. Because I mean you do that fairly regularly.
Yeah.
You're like taking care of bones and stuff.
Come
and,
with me to collect roadkill.
Yeah, we're gonna go pick up a dead animal on the road, and we're gonna clean it up so that she can use it as decorations. And we've got all the fun little toys here now, all the mini bikes, and I'm actually building a mini bike myself now, so that'll be fun
Can't
as
wait
hell.
to see that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
Like-
It's like especially me, and because I really had to beef this thing up because I didn't realize how much you could do to those, and I ordered some stuff from Faster Minis, and then like got up with them, and they're like, hey, yeah, like we see you're ordering some stuff, like. What if we send you a bunch more stuff and like you make a post about it? And I was like, oh, that'd be awesome. So I've got pretty much everything to deck out my mini bike coming this week, and I think I'm going to end up putting that bigger that bore to bore it out to
kit?
like to like a 165. So it'll be like almost double the power. So it'll really be able to haul my ass around. Bigger suspension and higher seat, so it'll like sit kind of higher. So it's like in between a normal 110 and a big size bike now.
I can't wait to see you just sit on it.
Oh yeah, well see with that new suspension that'll help big time because it's rated for like up to 400 pounds. So it'll
Not even like the weight, just
how small.
Just I mean, can you squat ass to grass? Like, are you that flexible to fold yourself up like that?
Yeah. I mean, I like squat like hundreds and hundreds of pounds to the
well, it's more of a flexibility
depth.
issue. Is what I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I can sit on that thing easy because I've like even now I've like cruised around on it. Some it's fun. It's just like every little bump or hump I hit, I'm like ooh, it needs some more suspension.
Needs some travel.
Yeah, this is hurting my ass. So yeah, that'll be fun. And Jared's got like 5 other ones that are decked out here. So it's literally like fucking Mario Kart out there. He's got the quarter mile perfect track, the go-karts, mini bikes. There's just always something goofy going on here. So yeah, we figured it could be fun to start giving you guys like a more in-depth look at the stuff that we do each week. And then they'll have like the whole gang in it, and then random guests, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So yeah. If you guys are interested in that, we're probably going to do it regardless, and you see how it does.
Yeah.
But yeah, just let us know if you're interested, or let us know if there's something like particulars that you want to see. Like you're like, ooh, I want to see you guys doing this, like that you do already, or whatever, something that you're interested in knowing more about. So yeah, leave us some comments for sure of the things you're excited to see there.
Hell yeah. We could probably do like some kind of incentive thing too, where it's like if there are certain levels, I know on Patreon, where it's like if you do subscribe to X, Y, or Z, you can like say
you
like
get
what you want us to do.
Yeah, say what you want us to
week.
do, or like maybe like we'll send stuff out. Like
Yeah.
I know we've been talking about working on like some sticker kits and fun things like that. Like so maybe we'll make some fun things that we can send to some of our different tiers of
we definitely gotta
subscribers.
Do like at least a monthly live where we just get in the bar and get shit
and just hang out. Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah,
do
that would be
a
fun.
live on there. You can go
you
live
do
on
live?
Patreon.
You can probably do whatever you want.
It's true. Yeah, that'd be cool. Do a live
Because
thing.
you can always just
events.
offer up like a secret Discord link or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh, true. Yeah, that's true.
True. Yeah,
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah,
That'd be rad.
we'll do some stuff like that. Go live in the bar, hang out like when we're cooking and stuff, and just have a camera or whatever.
Yeah, we should
hanging
do that.
around.
That'd be fun.
We should do little side things. Like, for instance, Jared's never going to listen to this episode or read comments if people try to tell him. Let's just like slowly start breaking things of his.
Yeah.
What? Oh my God. Oh, dude, I feel like we should like start like hiding little tiny things like all over his house. Like
Every time
little
he's gone.
subtle things.
Well, yeah, and you got to be careful with that though, because he's got cameras at his front door. So, yeah, and I don't know how easy it is to get through that back because I think he's got like a shade that's
He
always
has
drawn.
he has a camera out there too because he sent me a video of myself. I went out there to grab a beer like 6 or 7 months ago,
Yeah.
and he was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Because I walked through a spider web and I lost my
freaked
mind,
out.
and so it triggered his cameras or whatever. And he was like,
Yeah,
"Why are
but-
you screaming on my porch?"
Cameras are powered by electric and Wi-Fi. Like,
Well, maybe we
we probably
find
kill the power for the
Yeah,
property.
yeah.
maybe we can crawl under his house and cut like a hole through the floor. And then we can like sneak in that way. We have like a secret entrance that he don't know about, and we can sneak in and scare him at night. But he might shoot us though. So that's,
He would.
that's
I don't like.
also.
Dude,
So that's what we do first is we just take all the firing pins out of his guns.
Oh yeah, that way.
That's good. So if there's ever an actual emergency, we all just die.
Yeah, and we run in with knives, and we're like, "We're gonna murder you. We're gonna murder you." And he has guns, and they're like, "They're not working." He's like, "No." And we're like, "Ah, I gotcha."
And then he has a working gun. He's like, haha, I bought it today.
Surprise gun.
Dude.
Yeah.
like I had somebody do that to me once.
Trying to murder you?
No, jump out from
kind
a
of.
bush and scare me, and I almost shot them.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah, this is right after my stalker situation too, so I was on edge.
yeah, I know that
I was
story.
like, that's it. Yeah, I was like, real cool prank.
Gotcha,
real-
pranked you. Remember
like-
how you were almost murder
Yeah,
raped 2 days
like
ago?
this-
Oogie boogie boogie, I'm going to kill you and rape you. It's a prank, bitch.
Yeah, that's exactly how it went.
I'm
I
just
was
pranking
so
you,
upset.
you dumb bitch.
It was like the first time I'd left the house since this guy wanted to like kidnap, rape, and murder me. And I was like walking down the sidewalk, and I was so paranoid and had my gun on my hip, and I was just like, oh, okay, this is nice. I'm outside of the house again. And then they just jump out of the bushes, and I'm like,
Oogie boogie boogie, murder, murder, murder.
idiot.
Yeah, that was
Fucking moron.
God,
does
chill
shit
out,
like that? I mean,
bitch.
it was a prank.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what we
Is
would.
this prankster in the room?
No.
Yeah, that's pretty funny though.
We've left them behind.
Epic prank, yeah.
No, I feel like that's like what would happen if we tried to like actually prank Jared like that. He would just shoot us.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Wait, stop. It's just a prank.
Yeah, that's.
And you just keep shooting.
I'm trying to think of like
I don't
what
think he
we
keeps
could
shooting. He just look at you and be like, I mean, that'd help, but I'm not a doctor. Just go back to what he was doing.
We're like, damn, that sucks.
Put
Anyways,
his gun away. Oh, why'd you do that? Stop.
yeah, we replace all the bullets with blanks.
Yeah. That'd be fun. Or just change labels on all of his sauces and stuff and his gruel.
Oh yeah, we could put things in all of his food.
Yeah. Diuretics.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say like a laxative in all of his food.
Just a couple drops of Visine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be
That's what the
fun.
strippers used to do at the club whenever they didn't like. I only know this because I had a stripper friend, and she would tell me like that you'd have to watch your drinks because if the other girls didn't like you, they'd put Visine in your beverages, and then you'd just be shitting all night.
Oh, imagine that show. You went to the strip club and a girl was just
This is
spinning
like-
and spraying shit
This was
everywhere.
like deja vu in Lexington, Kentucky in 2009.
That's pretty fucked up.
Yeah,
Your first night as a stripper and you just shit all over the stage.
yeah, yeah. She said they also had to like remove the doors on all of the stalls in the bathrooms because
Drugs.
people, yeah, because
Isn't
they're
that
just
cocaine
railing
related?
coke.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
a popular thing at most clubs.
I
Like they
didn't know
take
that.
the doors off and stuff.
So you just
Or
have
at
to
least-
free shit in front of
Oh,
everyone.
dude, the club that I used to work at,
Yikes!
I remember like thankfully the VIP like room, like when you went in, it had like a normal bathroom, but the regular bathroom. Because my area, and this was, I think I may have talked about this some before on the podcast, but I was a bouncer at a club called the Cellar at WVU in like 2012, somewhere around there, 2011, 2012, something like that. But I had like my area that was like in the back, like you could look out onto the main dance floor and stuff. It was like the one bar over here, one bar over here, and the bathroom's directly behind me. And I kind of just stayed post up on that wall and like would take care of anything like happened, like if people were hassling the bartenders or whatever. And like every now and then I had to like walk into the bathroom and just kind of look both ways. But you go into that bathroom and it's just the girls' stalls are here and the dude's piss trough is right here. Like everybody can just like watch each other piss.
I'm a big fan of a piss trough. I I'm a big fan of the piss trough.
Really?
I want that on a T-shirt.
I'm not a fan of piss troughs. I'm like a
Piss trough.
I'm like a shy peer. Like I like to be in my own place when I'm pissing.
Oh, well, I got a little tiny one, so no one can see it anyways. But it's just you can kind of dictate your amount of real estate that you need based
Yeah.
on how much you have to pee.
Yeah, and I always don't like it when like because like there's always splashback when you're pissing, especially in that kind. And I was like, man, I always don't want dudes spit like piss splashing on me.
Yeah, that's
like yeah, I've never been into that. It's always like no matter what, it's gonna get on your shins or your shoes or some shit, and it's like always bothered me. But so yeah, the only toilet on the dude's side was just like cinder block walls and then just toilet there. And I can remember like multiple times like going back there and somebody's just like shitting and it's like so like what is the fucking word, dude? Like
The demeaning?
demeaning. Yeah, because
Yeah.
they're just sitting there and they're like hunkered and like they're trying not to have their cock out and like they're trying to like wipe shit and there's like all the girls, like the girls can see you shitting. Like as soon as you walk back here, the first right is the men's toilet, and then the girls all have stalls. So it's like all these girls are coming back there, they're drunk and they're like stumbling everywhere. So they're like walking towards the dude's side sometimes. So you're like trying to wipe your ass, and there's like all these girls that are like drunk as probably like laughing at you. They can see your wiener, and you're like wiping your ass, or being like, dude, like what a
I would shit outside. Just go shit
worst
outside.
place to shit. So yeah, I think most people would like go to the VIP section if they ever had to actually shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, really fucking. I remember like the whole time I worked there, I was like, this is the dumbest layout of the
that's
bathroom.
insane.
But yeah, they said they had to take the door down because people would just go in there and do drugs or in there.
Oh.
There'd be like in the girls' side, it was an issue all the time. Like I'd have to go like pull dudes and be like, hey man, like you guys can't just like here.
Yeah.
Like there'd be people back there, like they would get in between crowds, like back at the main bars, because it was really dark back there. There was like a certain corner where people would just fuck all the time, and I'd have to like be
Fuck
like, hey
corner?
guys, yeah, it was a fuck corner. It was like on this like huge like long bench, and there was like tables everywhere, and like people would like, there'd be a crowd all around them. So then like if you got in that corner, it's dark as random people would just be bouncing on it in that corner like all the time. Like it would like a girl would be like sitting on their man's lap or something, and then they could just pull their skirt up a little bit and he could fuck them. So that was an issue all the time. I'd have like bartenders be like, hey, they're over here. I'm like, oh god.
Like that's just bizarre. Like what? And this wasn't a strip club?
No, this was it's literally called the Slut Dungeon. Like that's what people refer to it as, because it was the only 18 and up bar in Morgantown. So like all the freshmen are there, they're drunk as fuck, they don't know how to act, and then it's dark as fuck down there, and it's like literally it's like on the side of this slew of buildings, there's like one little doorway, and it's just a staircase that goes straight down into a basement of a building, and that's the whole bar. Okay. But yeah, I mean, it was always exciting. There was always fun stuff going on. Got to drag a lot of people out. It was a good time. And it was fun watching, because a lot of the other bouncers, they were a bouncer because they wanted to hurt people.
Yeah. Did you ever beat anyone up?
I never beat anybody up. I always just choked them out if they gave me trouble. Because like the other guys, they wanted to hurt people. Like they would like, if dudes were fighting, there was one guy who was like a wrestler, he would sneak up behind them and suplex them.
Damn.
Jesus.
And, oh yeah, dude. I remember being like, dude, it's like, you are going to for real kill somebody, because it's like all concrete floor down there.
Insane.
And he would slam them, knock them out, and then drag them out. And I was like, dude, you're going to end up getting into like actual trouble.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Being here. So if they ever gave me issues, like usually it was like, you're like, all right, man, you got to go, and it's usually you and some other bouncer. We're like, oh, you're cut off, or you're causing trouble. Like we've told you, you got to go now. And like they'd be like, no, I'm not going. Like you could literally like manhandle them most of the time and just like hold their arms down and pull them out. Like there was one guy that was like way smarter than me, and I literally just picked him up by his arms and like carried him out. But most of them, if they ever gave me real issues, I would just choke them out, and then we'd drag them up the stairs and set them on the sidewalk.
Damn.
It was fun though. It was a fun time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and there was like all kinds of like foreign exchange groups. Like there was one group from Australia that was it was like 7 or 8 girls and 7 or 8 dudes, and every time they came in there, they would like be like, "Oh, Caleb, what's up?" Like, because I hung out in like the cool area of the bar. That was like my spot. So it'd always be like buying me drinks and shit.
Bar just sounds
yeah.
like a fucking high school cafeteria.
Yeah, it literally, it
cool
was
area,
like, yeah, because like,
slut dungeon.
because you got the dance floor that was like all like insano all the time. It's like so packed. There's like stripper poles everywhere, like so people get drunk and dance on them. And there's like one ultra long bar, and it was almost like they would do like coyote ugly shit, like every now and then. Like
What is this bar called?
I don't know what it's called now. It used to be called the Cellar.
It definitely sounds like one of those kind of bars that, for legal reasons, changes their name.
It does
at least every 3 years.
Because it was the Cellar, and then the last I heard it was called the Annex. I'm not sure what it's called now, but every now and then the DJ.
What's the
Morgantown, yeah. The DJ would play a certain song, and all the bartenders would get up on the bar and dance, and pour shots and shit.
High Street Annex?
Yep. But yeah, it had to change its name a bunch when I was there.
Their fucking tagline on Instagram: real liquor, real music, and real good times.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah. But yeah, it was always insane there. Like people would literally just get butt naked in there
Oh
and
my
be like
God.
dancing and shit, and like I'd have to like we'd have to go and like protect them. It was insane.
Why does this picture? It reminds me of that.
Yeah, that's
Do
the
you
DJ
remember
booth. Yeah.
That like ultra viral photo of like the LAN party where the guy is duct taped to the ceiling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's like the vibes I'm getting.
Yeah, it was scary down there, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. You were allowed air quotes to like get drunk while you were at work, because like people would always like, if you were like their favorite bouncer or something, like people would come in and like buy you drinks. Like you just had to like go somewhere hidden to drink. It was like you can't be seen getting drunk on camera for legal reasons or whatever. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a good time. That was one of my like more exciting jobs.
Yeah, this place looks interesting.
Oh yeah, it was gnarly.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, it was a fun time. Fun time. If you're in college, you should be a bouncer. Just don't go to because there were a few bars up there.
If you're of size, like
yeah. If you're of well, we had a lot of
pounds. Maybe don't. Be
we
a
had
bouncer.
a lot of small ass bouncers that were like half my size, and they were always the ones that were like trying to fight everybody.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was like it was like this is your chance to. It's like when people are bullied in high school and they become a cop and then they're an asshole. It's like the same thing. Like I get to punch you if you're rude. But yeah, there was one dude who was like really small, and he would just like cruise through the dance floor all the time, and he would have his little flashlight, and he would like check the bottoms of the bars all the time because people were like drunk or pulling out money, and they just drop money all the time. Like he'd come back there and be like, "Dude, check this out," and he'd pull out like a wad of cash. Like, I found $300 tonight. Like he would find so much money every night. That was just his like thing. He's like, I'm cruising around looking at the bottom of every bar, and like because some nights, especially if in the winter, like it'd get muddy as shit. Like you couldn't even see that it was money down there, and he'd like be just pulling up money and like wiping it off stuff. He'd have a couple $100 pretty much every night he worked. Oh, yeah, it was a fun time.
Sometimes I feel like West Virginia isn't real.
Yeah, it's
Like I forget, like
it's just mountains.
well, yeah, because I feel like I have family that lives there,
Yeah.
and they're like backwoods redneck riding the four-wheelers in the street.
Yeah.
Like guns on every floor of every room, like musty, like well water,
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
backwoods hick people.
Yeah.
And that's what I think of West Virginia is like when I think of my family. And then I forget that there's like people that go to college.
Yeah,
and things there.
Like a pretty good college. But no, yeah, that's like that is such a thing in West Virginia that's like one of their main attractions is the Hatfield McCoy Trail. Like it's so that whole town in Pineville, like it's four-wheelers and side-by-sides on the main road 24/7, like a shitload of them all the time, because that's where like all the main entrances to the Hatfield McCoy Trail are.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that like is the culture is four-wheelers
Yeah.
and getting drunk.
Yep. That's Kentucky.
Yeah, I mean it's the same shit.
Yeah.
Literally. Yeah, Ohio, Kentucky, West Virginia, they're all like the similar shit.
Yeah, but fuck Ohio.
Yeah, it kind of sucks there.
Yeah, like I don't even think people from Ohio like being from Ohio.
I don't think they do either. I think they know.
Yeah, like I'm fine with being a
Yeah, like it is.
Kentuckian.
There are some super ultra pretty parts of Ohio. Like we've hiked all over Ohio, and like there's a lot of gorgeous places there. But I mean, it's the same thing.
Oh, you
It's
went
like,
there on purpose?
Oh yeah, I mean
Okay.
that's where the Arnolds are. Go to the Arnolds.
Oh,
pretty
true.
regularly.
Yeah,
That's
I've
like
been
a
there,
lot of
I've been
fun.
there, yeah.
And then like there's a state park called Hocking Hills. It's where the Devil's Bathtub and all these like really gorgeous like crazy caves and all these waterfalls and shit that's like down in a ravine. It's so gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we've been there a couple times now, and yeah. So I mean, like obviously, it's the same shit. If you love nature, these are some places to be for sure.
Hell yeah.
And property's pretty cheap, so yeah, it's a fun place to live if you're just trying to have a farm or be outdoors and stuff.
Yeah, move to Ohio.
Yeah, it's like once you've made a bunch of money or some shit, and you're like, you know what, I want a load of foresty land.
Yeah. Well, usually a place where property is cheap, jobs aren't paying.
Yeah, that's why you got to already have your money. It's like you got to be set up, and like your job is something you can do like from home, or like you like travel to do it anyways. But yeah, that's like that. That'd be like eventually like it's like a goal of mine is like I'd love to like buy some property like back home somewhere and just have a shitload of land back home that I could do stuff with. Because it's like West Virginia is the cheapest property. Like I just saw a map of it like a few days ago. That's like average home prices or something are like $70,000 in West Virginia.
What's wrong with it? Like, is
It's in West Virginia.
It's just because there's like no jobs. It's like
Okay.
it's coal mines.
Yeah.
Is your main thing, and those are so up and down like forever. That like nobody can keep jobs unless you have like a medical job, of course. So it's like your options are coal mines. I think they do some oil rig stuff in West Virginia now, or some kind of medical field, or you're a business owner. And half the time, unless you own a bunch of like gas stations or something, the business isn't going to do too well there. So it's just like no one wants to be here because there's no jobs. So that's like the biggest issue.
That checks out.
Yeah, but I mean, beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
But on top of all those negatives, super beautiful.
Super beautiful. Yeah, like that's like I think that's why that's the love hate with it with everybody. They're like, man, this place fucking is so serene and gorgeous, but damn, there is not shit here for a life. Like career wise and things like that. Like I'm sure you can make things work, but
Were both of your parents from West Virginia?
yeah.
They grew up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they all grew up there. But yeah, I mean, that was the same thing. It's like my dad was in the coal mines. Thankfully, my dad had already been doing it for so long. When coal mines like started, going so up and down, like he was like a boss or something. So like he very rarely ever had to like worry. Like I know he had to do like different jobs every now and then, but like he had already been doing it so long. They're like, he's one that they're not going to get rid of. Like, it's like he
once you make it above a certain level, you're not like
it's like you're
the
not
fringe that gets cut.
You're not on the level where they're just going to get rid of you. So. Yeah, I mean, that's what led to us moving to Australia for so long when I was little was because he was a boss. And that ended up being a lot of fun.
Did you ever see any crazy bugs?
Yeah, like when I lived in Australia, like the first week we were there, some woman had to come and like tell us and show us things of like what to watch out for.
Yeah.
Was like, and I remember, like, I'll never forget her because her hands and like her arms were like gigantic. And it was like swollen because of something had bit her when she was younger, and it like her hands up.
That's a trustworthy source.
Exactly. So it's like, hey, look, don't let this happen.
Well, did you ever see like a huntsman spider or like a funnel web spider?
I don't remember what spiders they were for sure, but there was a tree in my friend Jordan's backyard. And it was funny that we met there because we both like grew up in almost the same town. We never met until we both lived in Australia because his dad was a coal miner too. But his backyard had this tree, and whatever kind of tree it was, like the bark was almost like, it was like toilet paper soft. Like you could just peel like so much of the bark off before it got hard. Mm-hmm. Remember one night, or one evening we were back there and we were like, whoa, what the hell? And we were just like pulling the bark off. And I pulled like a huge section back and there was like a shitload of spiders in it. And I was like, oh, fuck. And I like smashed it closed. And like when I did, I opened it up and it was just so blue with venom. Like when I pulled the like bark back, it was just so much blue goo from the venom of all of these spiders. I was like, like they were like big as too. But I remember being like, holy shit, like that's venom. Like it was, I don't remember what they were. They were probably like as big as the palm of my hand, and they were like very, brown and black. Like it looked like somewhat of like a huntsman or whatever those water spiders are.
I think the funnel web spider is the most venomous spider in the world, right? It's because it can kill you in like half an hour or something, or an hour. I
mean, there's a black widow and a brown recluse, and then the funnel web. I'm not sure.
I got bit by a brown recluse. I had to get on antibiotics. My flesh started to rot.
Yeah, it'll do it.
I had no idea what happened either because like the bites are so small, and I was like, why does my skin look like this?
Yeah,
scary shit.
Yeah. But there was lizards were a big thing. I can't remember what all they were called, but like we had to watch out for lizards. We had to she was like, check your shoes, check under the toilet seats. Like every time you go to the bathroom, like make sure you lift the toilet seat up because they love to like hang on the bottom of toilet seats. It was just like you had to like learn to like bash your shoes out every time. And they had jumping spiders, like spiders that could jump like fucking 3 feet.
Some jumping spiders are cute.
Sure, yeah, but like not when they're venomous and can jump.
I think any spider bigger than your fist is no longer cute.
Yeah, it's like, okay, now there's going to be damage.
Like that dinner plate has legs and it's running at me.
And it wants me to die. But no, it was the same thing. Like we lived 1 block away from the beach. It was fucking gorgeous. Like rode my bike like every day. It was like a boardwalk. It was all like it was like imagine Bernie, but like on the side of a beach, and it was like all really nice Australian
so like
people.
Bernie, but less yeehaw and more
exactly
howdy,
more like yeehaw, mate. Like because they were redneck as shit, but it's just like beach rednecks that are Australian. And it was like cool. It was like everybody's like surfing out in front of the beach all the time, or in front of the house all the time.
Are Australians just like cool with these up animals?
Oh yeah, like they're used to it. Yeah, like I think people just die regularly, but they're just
they're pretty accepting of it.
Yeah, they're just like, that's just how it is.
Like literally every time I see a video of like wildlife, and it's being narrated or like filmed by an Australian, like you hear that accent, you're like, that guy's going to be all right.
He's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Those turtles are making it to the ocean.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Like I think they like care about it. Like they're just like they all just like are cool with it.
And like they will cancel the rest of the day's plans.
Yeah. To
and
check
just
out
like,
some wildlife.
to help a iguana cross the road or something.
Yeah. From what I like experienced over there, everybody was like super nice, and of course, like they love, especially like it's like the same thing. You like hear somebody with an Australian accent, you're like, oh, that's cool. You sound cool as hell. Like you're intrigued. So they were like, that was the like reverse for us because we're there and we have like redneck accents, and we're there and they're like, where the are you from? They're like, this is American, but like what part of America?
I wonder what that stereotype is. Like Australian accent, it's like adventure, friendly.
Yeah.
British accent, you trust them to be a bit smarter for some reason.
Yeah.
But an American accent, it's just like,
I
might get shot. I don't know.
I'm kind of scared, but
At
like
least we don't shoot up our schools.
Yeah. Who knows?
We stab them up proper.
Yeah, if we have any Australian people in the chat, tell us like what do you think about American accents? Does it give you like a sense of like, oh, this is going to be fun, or are you like, I don't know?
It's probably not a sense of security.
Yeah, no, you're probably like, I don't know if I trust this guy. Like,
Yeah.
like what are your like initial thoughts when you hear someone speaking with an American lingo?
I just read that the funnel web spider is the most venomous spider in the world, and it can kill you in as little as 15 minutes.
Hell yeah. That's pretty gnarly. That's pretty
If
quick.
like you're a small, like if you're a child, it can take up to 3 days for an adult, but that is scary.
But but I think it's like, I don't even know.
Oh, and the dude spiders are significantly more venomous than the female.
Huh.
So, suck it, ladies.
Well,
Damn, dude. Yeah, that's scary.
yeah, that's
Are
so
they
scary.
pretty much just down there, or
I think it's just Australian.
of course?
Yeah.
I mean, Australian's in the name, but
Yeah.
with modern travel, they've probably gotten around a little bit.
I don't like to think about that.
They are very aggressive, which is fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mean as shit.
Are they? That's a lot of bad traits. Are they at least like really small?
Yeah.
I think they're not very tiny. I think I would almost rather them be large.
Yeah, so I
Because
can
you could
see
see
it.
them coming.
Smash it easy.
Yeah.
Like what was the last spider you were talking about? The huntsman?
Yeah.
Huntsman.
Like
They're
that one looks like you could defend yourself with a shotgun reliably.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
A
You
shotgun
could-
or a
you could-
sword or something. Yeah.
You could blast
Like
that
a
thing.
baseball bat.
Yeah.
Some
Are those
coins in a
ones-
sock.
Are those ones venomous?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think a huntsman's not.
They're just scary.
Yeah, they're just big.
Yeah.
Because there's huntsman, and then there's like the fishing spider that they both like look pretty similar. There's like a fishing or a dark.
Yeah, so they're venomous, but it's not enough to be dangerous for humans.
Oh, okay.
Which
Which
I
makes
think it's
sense,
like
like,
most spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really don't think there's a spider out there that just has all the video game stats in their favor. Like there's
Yeah.
always one that sucks for them.
Yeah.
Lame loser.
Yeah.
He's just big and not threatening.
Can you imagine if the funnel web spider is large and venomous and can jump and can kill you? Like, there's got to be something that makes it less scary.
It sounds pretty scary.
Okay.
Sounds like something.
Well, the
I'm gonna
huntsman
stay
one is
away from.
it's not venomous
Huntsman.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's big and it's scary and it's big.
Yeah.
Big enough to say it twice.
I mean, it's like
That's
a
the dinner place.
tarantula. Yeah.
No.
I mean, that's like like normal tarantulas,
Oh,
like
okay.
around here. They're just like on the street all the time. Like it's just a big spider. Like you can't really do shit. Like you could punt it and it'd be fine. You could literally pick it up and chomp it and eat it if you want.
They shoot.
Could.
They
You
shoot
could
their
do that.
hairs out.
Yeah, they do. Like they're spiky. Yeah, like they'll like
No,
it's-
that is a defense.
yeah. Like they're bristly for sure, and they can bite you. But
Their
like
defense is to lose hair.
They can shoot their hair out. Some, I think it's only some, but like they can like it gets lodged in your hands and shit.
yeah, I know.
I imagine that's
They're
more
furry
effective on
butts.
other things besides
yeah,
humans.
but human. Yeah, you're gonna
I
be like, ow.
remember being warned about that, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Excuse the f- out of me."
I haven't seen a wild one in a little while. There for a while, it was like 2 summers ago. They would be crossing the freaking driveway all the time.
Oh my god, I keep seeing freaking scorpions all over the place.
Oh yeah, they're especially in the gym. Like
One
that-
came after me
yeah.
last week. Like he came out at me with his little claws and
Yeah.
his like tail out, like he
Yeah.
wanted to fight.
I'm gonna kill you, bitch.
He like beeline straight
Yeah.
for me.
Are you seeing just like the normal small ones or big ones?
This one was
the
like
little brown ones.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
How are there so many here? Like Do you not spray stuff here?
They do, but like it's like I don't know how long
Texas,
that shit
I mean.
lasts. I think he's got those people coming like pretty regularly. I think it's like every 2 or 3 months they come and spray.
Okay.
But no, yeah, I remember whenever I was in Jack's room, like they were in my bathroom all the time, and it always made me nervous in my bedroom because it was like very dark in the bedroom, like rugs everywhere and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not gonna see them in here. Thankfully, they were mostly in the bathroom. But yeah, there was one on my bed one day. And I was like,
Oh, I remember.
that's
Is that
not
the one that
fun.
you brought into like
Maybe.
that front room?
Possibly.
You like caught one and
Yeah.
showed me. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I like was scooping most of them up with cups, and like I could put as I put one in my sink one time, and like they can't crawl out of the sink, and I just like watched him. I was like, wow, dickhead.
Yeah. That's the cool thing about my cats, though. They do eat the
Yeah.
scorpions.
Yeah,
I keep
like,
finding
yeah.
dead ones.
Yeah.
Like, but they're like actual. Like you'd think that they'd be learning a lesson,
Yeah.
like getting stung,
Yeah.
chomped something. But yeah, I'll just see Cheese, and she's just
Yeah,
batting it around, and it's got like missing legs. And
yeah.
she's
it's
just like
fuck,
torturing it.
stop.
Like I haven't found a whole lot in my house. Probably only like 3 over the past 5 years.
Yeah,
But 2 of them have been because our stupidest cat is like making a ruckus, and it's because it's just slapping this thing all over.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Cats are just fearless.
yeah. They're in the gym a lot. They're in the gym, and there's been times that I've gotten in the sauna, and they were in the sauna.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't tell Jack; it'll ruin his morning
Yeah.
sauna time.
Yeah, because I was like, "Ooh, shit!" and I like crunched it with my shoe while I was in there. But yeah, they're in the gym a lot because there'll be times that I like go to like pick something up, like move a plate, or like especially like the mats and stuff they're laying around. They
Yeah.
love getting under those and behind those. So it'll be a lot.
In the scorpion's defense, the gym isn't climate controlled, so
Yeah.
I think it's just like a
And
nice
with all the
outside.
big doors open and shit all the time, it's like
You
just
found a praying mantis.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I wonder they should be popping back up again soon in there because pretty much the last 2 years, during this time in like when it starts getting summer, there'll be praying mantises like appear all over the gym, and I think they just get in there and like have a babies and then just leave, and they all just got to figure
Hell
it
yeah.
out from in there. Because I'll be like, there's been times that I was like working out and I like go to rack my weight and I'm like going to rack it and it's like on the rack. I'm like, oh shit, and I like try to like not smash it. They're all over everything. I don't know if it's because it's like so colorful in there or what. Like they're just like on everything, hanging out. They're like, ooh, this is a nice yellow. I'm gonna hang out here. Yeah, but
They're big Marky Mark fans.
yeah, they love it. They love Marky Mark, dude.
Oh God,
But
I
yeah,
like them though.
yeah, they're cute. I did look up though when we were talking about this. They don't eat their mothers. That was just a thing that
Their
was
mothers.
said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
You've never heard that?
No, it's the
What the
chicks-
female?
yeah, the male
eats the male.
Female eats the male after banging.
Yeah, but I always thought I may have got this mixed up with some other insect, but I always thought that when the mothers have their babies, they let it eat them. But I think that might be a spider that I was thinking.
Are you
of.
thinking of the tarantula hawk? No, that's not the
No,
one. So
that's the scary fucking.
I hate that thing.
Bee.
I hate that exists.
Yeah,
It's like a wasp-like creature that
giant
like
murder wasp.
yeah, it like paralyzes tarantulas and then
Yeah.
it drags them to their den and then it lays their eggs on top of the
Yeah, or
tarantula and
inside
then
of 'em, yeah.
once they hatch, the larvae eat their way down
Yeah.
through the tarantula while it's still alive and
Yeah.
completely conscious and aware that it's being eaten alive.
crazy.
It's actually insane. Why has God created this?
Yeah, pretty scary. He was just being silly that day.
Yeah,
He's like,
silly,
you know
goofy.
what? You know what? I'm gonna make something scary now.
Yeah, that's the scariest thing
But
I've
he's like,
ever
I gotta
heard
make it
of.
small
Can you
though.
imagine
So it's like
being
it will-
paralyzed for weeks
Yeah, and then
and something
just
hatches on top of you and
or
eats its
in
way
you.
through your body?
Yeah, and you're just like, oh shit.
I can't even imagine being paralyzed and having like an itch.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would suck.
well, I guess you probably wouldn't even feel it, would you?
Well, you can be paralyzed and still have a feeling, right?
Yeah.
Like,
No, these things can feel as they're being eaten. It's very
like if I was paralyzed and like my toe itched, like that would drive me crazy.
Just put me down, dude.
Yeah.
If that happens, just put me down.
I've experienced too much inconvenience. Just end it
Okay,
now.
I'm a burden now.
Yeah.
Send me home. Feed me poison. Yeah.
hell yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, let us know again if you're still here. Let us hear about the Patreon, what you'd want to see if you're interested. We're probably going to do it anyways, but yeah, let us know what you guys would want to, partake in on there. And we're probably going to fire that up pretty soon. I think we're going to start filming that within the next couple of weeks, I'd say. So,
Hopefully.
yeah.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out as always. Time for pie. Me and Heather. We'll see you next week.
Goodbye.